BCCI threatening to call off the ongoing series between India and New Zealand. Justice RM Lodha-led panel has clarified that it did not direct the banks to freeze the board's accounts. It further said that BCCI is free to carry out its routine expenses, but the BCCI has maintained that its work has been hampered, putting the cricket body on collision course with the Supreme Court appointed panel, which was given the job to clean up cricket in the country. The ongoing tussle between BCCI and Justice Lodha committee is no less interesting than a typical thriller drama. No side in this tussle is ready to budge, at least at this moment. In a latest move, BCCI threatens to call off the ongoing India vs New Zealand series after Lodha committee asked the banks to freeze the accounts operated by BCCI. However, Justice Lodha gave a clarification that they have not frozen the accounts of BCCI, but only directed the cricket body to not disburse funds to the state association.
We have not frozen the account. No funds have been frozen. There is no constraint on BCCI to incur expenditure on the international matches or national matches. Game is supreme, it's paramount, and game must go on.
BCCI, however, argued that state associations were dependent on the parent body for organizing matches and they were unable to carry on their functioning in the wake of the latest directive from the Lodha panel, affecting their preparations for the upcoming games in the ongoing series against New Zealand. Prior to this, Justice RM Lodha had made it clear that none of the reforms suggested by the panel are negotiable. The board's special general body, which met in Mumbai on Saturday, deliberated on the recommendations and chose to stick to their stand by accepting only a few minor recommendations. They have not accepted the recommendation on one state, one vote, age limit of 70 years and cooling off period of 3 years, selection panel, which called for 3 selectors instead of 5 and with test experience.
I think the question arises whether the committee was authorized to get into the financial details. Did they have the authority to pass any instructions, or their job was to be involved as far as the implementation of the Lodha recommendations are concerned?
However, Justice Lodha made it clear that BCCI has to accept the recommendations made by the committee and Supreme Court will take a call if BCCI do not implement the recommendations. We all know Supreme Court has appointed Lodha committee to look into the issues related to cricket and BCCI to clean the sport in the country and bring the game into repute following match fixing and corruption scandals in the past. Based on the same, Lodha committee has made certain recommendations and BCCI refused to implement many of them. Supreme Court bench headed by the Chief Justice of India, T.S. Thakur, has given BCCI time until October 6th to furnish explanations regarding their alleged non-compliance. With inputs from Tapash Bhattacharya, Sports Desk, TD News.